Apparently, he had gotten up in the middle of the night, lit a long firecracker strip, and thrown it into the student's tent while he was asleep.
What? It's just a prank, bro.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Youth Group Chronicles.
Yo.
The Red Bulls are kicking in.
Yes, sir.
The Starbucks is kicking in.
Can we do 4 episodes tonight instead of 3?
Yeah, that'll be the crazy.
That's
the
a
fourth
bet.
one would be insane.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to the show, Isaiah and Tim. Good to have you here.
Great to
Tim,
be here.
back like he never
From
left.
Scotland.
Is,
There's someone from
visiting
Scotland.
during some
Scotland.
This is Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, man, that's how you
Yes.
say it. This is Thanksgiving.
It's going to come out way after Thanksgiving, but he's here, back in the house, and we're excited to have him.
Great to be here.
What are you yapping about?
It's someone from Scotland.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hey, if you're
Hello?
Scottish, he did not mean that offensively.
No, I meant it.
apologize.
I meant it.
Yeah, we're going to get canceled again. This is, well, we'll say hi to our Instagram live audience.
Tom and
Lincoln,
Zeddy
Dylan,
Ray.
Sahara,
Sahara, question mark?
Jason, Ryan.
Shout out to
How's it
Bimo
going,
Files.
everybody? Yeah, shout out.
The Philippines.
Yeah, someone's from Scotland.
Scotland.
Someone's from the Philippines. Someone's wife is from the Philippines.
Hey, shout out to the
That's your brother's wife.
the Mike Rowe DTX, bro.
I can
shout
read it.
Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to
pad the
Soto.
stats, dude. I was trying to pad the stats.
He said, we love that.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Youth Group
Come
Chronicles.
to
This is
Miss-
where people will send in their crazy youth group stories, and we get to react to them here on the show. If we ever get to it,
If we ever get to it.
we normally don't.
Just
but
let us know when we're okay to start.
yeah.
Hey, we can start now.
Okay. This is a story from Abby. Abby said, we had a new student in our youth group that seemed really nice.
Yeah.
But on her first overnight trip, I quickly realized this was no normal girl.
Oh, no. This sounds
Normally
like
they aren't.
sounds like the beginning of a TV show.
Normally they aren't.
At the hotel we stayed at, me and the youth pastor's wife somehow ended up rooming with this new girl. Around
Okay.
1 a.m., I woke up to a growling sound.
Oh, no.
Yep, kick her out. Let her go sleep in the
En el
lobby.
nombre de Jesús, Espíritu Santo.
As my eyes adjusted, I saw this girl
Is that
standing
anybody
over my
saying
youth pastor's
Scotland?
wife
That's crazy.
in the darkness of the night. As this was happening, I just
Throw some
stayed
water on it.
still, pretending to be asleep. That's when this girl started circling the bed of the sleeping woman.
Uh-huh.
At this point, I sprinted to our youth pastor's room
Mm-hmm.
and had him come back with me to see what was going on. But when we got back to the room,
She's laying in bed.
this girl was sound asleep,
I knew it.
and my youth pastor thought I was crazy.
Oh,
The next morning, I approached this student about what happened, and she explains that she sleepwalks and has been doing it
Ain't no
basically her whole
sleepwalking.
life.
You was doing a ritual. That girl was-
Sleepwalking or satanic? Which one? What- I don't know. It's hard to tell.
She was in there like, oh.
Oh man. Yeah, no, that's. What would you do if you saw it in the room?
You woke up. To this.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm going. Hey.
No,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not
wake
even
up.
doing
Hey,
that.
hey,
I'm
hey.
not
Calling
even doing
attention,
that.
And they're gonna whip their head around and just.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and at
right
that
in the-
moment, I'm
yep.
leaving. I'm making out.
All right.
So I'm gonna be like, hey,
Early. Would you rather? Would you rather this situation or Pillow Kid? You remember the one where?
oh nah, because pillow. If is that happening to me? Like, am I the leader
Okay,
that gets
so-
the pillow on my face?
You are the leader getting a pillow over your face,
Oh yeah, no, I'm swinging.
or would you rather be the girl in this situation that wakes up to see this girl doing a trance dance?
As long as I can be up trance dance, like
A trance dance is crazy.
then I'm okay.
I don't like that. I don't like
like
how
the
that
one
making
sounds.
up
dancing
on
in
the
a
spot.
trance.
This sounds crazy. This sounds
I thought it
wild.
sounded good, but I guess not. That's
Trance
okay.
dance.
So which one?
It's crazy.
Okay, demon possessed girl. Which one would you rather?
That's better.
Would you rather demon possession or a pillow on your face?
Either way.
I'll do
Both
the,
were probably a demon.
yeah, I'm gonna cast out either one. To be
Yeah,
honest
I
with you.
mean, she didn't touch me if she's just walking around me. So that's fine. But if you put a pillow over me, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So
So you'd rather?
I'm gonna make sure I'm
the
fasted
Lord,
before
the
that.
Lord's gonna watch over me.
100%.
You know what I mean? She's not gonna be able to do nothing to me.
100%.
100%.
Not
I
what
might
you were
kick her.
just saying, but sounds
Somebody said this is such a weird debate.
such a weird. Yes, it is. You have to know the context of the original story.
Josie.
This is an anonymous story. And guys, if you have stories you want to send in, stories@ygcpodcast.com is where you can
100%.
submit them. At summer camp, some students from the girls' cabin came,
I'm knocking out both of them the moment she jumps.
at summer
Trans
camp,
girl.
some students from the girls' cabin came across a slug one night. When the boys' cabin got wind of this, someone dared them to eat the. What is he saying?
Nothing. Not a slug.
I never know if he's laughing at a comment or the story. Probably.
One of us came across a slug. That's the cliffhanger. Oh, a slug?
When the boys' cabin got wind of this, someone dared one of them to eat the slug for $20.
Of course.
Because it was the end of the week, no one had any cash. So this began a mad scramble to collect funds for the dare.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Everyone came up with a mere $3.06.
Nah,
Everybody.
So for
that's not enough.
$3.06, this guy sat down, took the slug, and downed it right there in front of all the students.
How's his home life? Because that's what I want to know.
Dude, a slug. A worm, I could see. A slug?
A slug is disgusting.
Like
if
they
we're being
leave,
honest.
yeah,
What did they leave?
a residue. Like
A
they're
trail.
sick, they're gross.
A residue.
A slime. Yeah, I don't, for $3.06. That's crazy. I'm not looking
Came
at a
across
slug
a
for
slug,
$3.06.
Yeah, not for me. Not for me.
I love that it was when the boys caught wind of this. It's like, oh my gosh, there's a slug. Tell everybody. The boys are coming from across
Tell everybody.
the other side of the camp. I'll eat it. I'll eat it for
Don't
$20.
touch it. Don't touch the slug. I'm gonna eat it.
That's crazy.
This is a story from Jared.
What up, Jared?
We love
All right,
Jared.
we're going to do our segment of the episode where you guys have to guess.
I'm terrible at this, but I'm
Yeah.
You're
ready.
actually pretty good.
Oh.
You had some good guesses.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Basically, I'm going to
crazy.
read part of the story. You guys are going to give me your best guess as to what you think is about to happen. At youth camp, we had a heavy duty water balloon launcher that required 3 people to shoot it.
Okay. I got it. 1,
3
2,
people.
pull back in the middle. Yep.
Naturally, we were testing it out by launching them high and randomly into the common areas of the campground. We then decided to try and aim them straight, and after a few tries, we got it dialed in.
Dialed in.
By this time,
I understand it now.
I understand it.
by this time, the launcher was stretched so far back that the dude pulling it was basically laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So do you understand what's going on?
Oh, no.
You know, say it. Because that's what I'm thinking.
What's your best guess?
I think in the worst case scenario, if he's basically laying down, I'm going to just say his toes are getting clipped or something. But
Okay,
maybe
so as he lets go,
it's because
this
it's like laying down
human-sized slingshot.
and it's whoosh.
So if people haven't seen these, there's a slingshot probably 8 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
2 people will stand
Two
with
of
their
them.
backs to another person,
2 of them.
each holding the handle of the
They
slingshot.
gotta
The
slide,
third
yep.
person stands in between and pulls it back
Yep.
8 feet
8 feet.
and launches
At
like
least.
a water balloon.
I'm starting to get nervous. This is a
100%.
story I need to be censored
The
from.
dude was so stretched so far back, he was basically laying on the ground before letting
Yeah.
go. He thinks he's going to clip his toes as the launcher goes.
What is he shooting?
It's a water balloon.
Water balloons.
But it's
Oh.
like
Mm.
you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I said toes. I said toes.
So I think what's gonna happen, right?
uh-huh.
So boom, he's laying down. He lets go. It flings, but just so happens that it's raveled up. When it goes forward and it comes back and it smacks him in the jaw,
Ooh.
Here we
jugular, face
go.
gone.
Someone
No
said he
face.
gets hit in the nuts.
Yeah.
That's actually true. He punched himself in the face.
Ah,
He hit someone in the back of the head.
that would be hilarious.
He
I'm not
slapped
gonna
an
lie.
old grandma.
If I'm holding the slingshot and it just so happens that it smacks you in the back of the head,
How does it get back there?
that'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
No, it's like goes out and it comes back.
Yeah.
The launcher breaks and the bands hit him in the face.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a good one.
That would suck.
Mm-hmm. Bro's going to lose his generation. He gets sent to the
What
ER.
was this generation?
He loses an eye. Wow.
Sack
Okay.
gets ripped.
Okay.
It's crazy.
ER trip, here we come. All right, so they said by this time the launcher was stretched so far back, the dude pulling it was laying on the ground.
Uh-huh.
That's when he released it into a group of girls walking by.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
this is already better. Good.
All right, bet.
In what felt like slow motion, we watched as this balloon smacked a 14 or 15-year-old girl directly in her eye socket.
Ooh. I don't like the way you said eye socket like that.
She was instantly knocked unconscious, and the force of the balloon was so strong, she suffered a hairline fracture to her skull.
Oh my gosh. I thought Shawty was going to lose an eye. That's better than losing an eye. I'm not going to lie to you.
They said it was very close.
I've heard some crazy stuff.
They said it was very close.
Whew. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Could you imagine? You broke your skull? How?
They said there was like her
balloon.
eye was like lacerated.
No way. Yeah, let's just pray for her right now. What do you pray for?
She ended up being okay.
She's okay?
Months later.
Oh, good. Okay. God, thanks. You're
You're
healer.
welcome.
Somebody said, but did you die though?
Almost.
Wow.
We almost lost Isaiah too.
Imagine just
That was a
walking
close call.
around at youth camp and you
Completely innocent.
yeah.
That crossfire is crazy.
No, you know what I really thought was going to happen? Has anyone seen this lady was launching a watermelon with one of these, and it got caught and came back and shot her in the face.
That's hilarious.
As I was reading this story, that's really what I thought was going to happen.
Nah, I ain't go. Okay.
That's crazy.
How would
That's a
that?
wa-
What would
that's-
that mean? Like, how would
What,
that
the one
work?
from Car?
No.
No,
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yes?
actually, yes.
Yes, okay.
How would that? How would
I
that
don't-
work?
I think they're just yapping at this point.
That's cool.
This
That's,
is a story.
But that's funny. That's funny. That's real cool.
Block him. No. Get blocked.
This
real
is
funny.
a story from Joshua.
Come
While
on, Josh.
preaching at youth group, I came up with an analogy on the spot that I instantly regretted.
Oh no.
I said, living life as a believer without the Holy Spirit is like living life without seeing color, or living life without seeing the color in us. I went on to tell the students, it's like living life as an albino. People will look at you and don't see color. Don't be a spiritual albino. Of course, I totally forgot that I had a literal albino girl in our youth group. That was an awkward apology after service.
I wonder what race this guy
Everybody
was.
turn
saying
around and
this.
look at Stacy. That's what you should see.
what you should see.
Don't be
Don't be a spiritual racist. Okay? God.
This is a story from Wood. Wood said, on a youth
Wood?
group trip, the boys got the bright idea to pee on the sides of their tents to keep the girls away from their section of the campsite. Which is wild.
Is there more to the
Can you
story, or is that
okay,
it?
what?
His name is Wood?
Wood.
Also,
yeah.
Car.
WOOD?
On a youth group trip, yes. Yeah, WOOD.
Okay.
That's not his name, man.
That's what's up.
I
On a
can't
youth
do
group
that.
trip, the boys got the bright idea to pee on the sides of their tents to keep girls away from their section of the campsite. But what these boys failed to realize is these tents were old and no longer waterproof.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So the pee went all over the insides of the
Of course
tents.
it did. They marked territory.
I wanna
They
know
said, let's
what
keep the
that-
girls away.
Yeah, because that keeps girls away, number one.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, now girls have the smell of bears and stuff, so they can definitely
Yeah.
smell.
Well, yeah, wouldn't that attract animals?
Yeah,
I would
I don't
imagine.
know.
I would imagine it would attract
It
animals.
certainly won't attract females. I'll tell you.
So,
As
mission- what
as
is
a
it?
male, I wouldn't go back to that tent.
Task failed successfully.
Task failed
Yeah.
successfully.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, peeing on your own tent is crazy. I'd like just, I don't know. That's,
All right, this is
Yeah,
where
I'd
we
be
will
mad.
do our
I'd be tight.
question segment.
I'd be
We call
mad at
this-
everybody else.
I'd be
be on
mad.
the
Yeah, I
I'd
would
be
be-
like, what do you, this is a stupid idea.
I would
Who
not
thought
be
of
happy.
Ben? Why'd you
Not be
do
happy.
this? It's a dumb idea.
This is our mailbag segment of the show. This is where people will send
Mailbag.
in some questions. You can do the same thing. Questions at ygcpodcast.com. This is from Lydia. What were your all childhood dream jobs? And wait. I'm going to see if I can guess this for you too.
I got to figure out. I had a bunch.
Tim wanted to play in the NBA,
Oh, that's true.
That's actually
and
real.
Isaiah wanted to be a singer.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah?
He wanted to be. Back when he
Wanted
was a
to
kid.
be.
Wanted to be. Didn't work
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
Neither did Tim's, believe it or not.
Didn't it?
Unfortunately, he has not been drafted yet.
I still have time.
Yeah, you're in your prime, dude.
Yeah,
You're in your
The
prime.
Nets could call my phone any day.
That
it's
is
true.
I know someone who knows someone. They could call me.
It's true. He's not lying.
So I guess they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to play in MLB.
Yeah.
That was pretty quickly.
You got close.
Yeah, high school.
Church softball league. Oh, high school. No.
Yo, the other thing I wanted to be when I was a teenager, I really wanted to do this. This was more realistic. I wanted to be a guitar tech, like a touring guitar tech.
That's cool.
I thought that would have been so sick to like go out on stage and like hand the guitars.
I want to be a radio host for a while.
You'd be a great radio host.
Hey, thanks for listening to K1056 K Love. That was another one from Casting Crowns. This new song from Colton Dixon is sure to encourage you. Are you having a great Thanksgiving? I hope so. God bless America and God bless you. And I'm proud to think. I just think it'd be sick. Just to get in there, just doing little clips all day. Come on, man.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Did you really want to be a lawyer?
Yeah. Didn't work out.
No?
Neither of my dreams flew.
Hey, y'all, pray for Isaiah,
They're
man.
both bad.
Pray for Isaiah.
I can't sing. I couldn't study law.
Wait,
It's bad.
Isaiah, somebody wants you to sing for him in the chat, bro.
That's all right.
Isaiah, sing for us.
Lauren told y'all the truth.
Isaiah only sings if you cash app him.
It's true.
Lauren's dream already came true.
Tim could have been Toby Mac's double.
Oh, I
Facts.
could see it. I could definitely see it.
Look, y'all can hate on Toby Mac, but the production is crazy.
Nah, it's
He does have a
legit.
pretty good live show.
and he's
not
a
gonna lie.
phenomenal songwriter too.
Yeah. His okay, I'm not gonna get into it. Never mind. But his monitor board costs $100,000. Okay.
His monitor board costs $100,000.
Yeah, so-
Wow.
All right. This is from
Exposing people here on Youth Group Chronicles.
Yes. This is from Isaac. What kind of story would you three have been guilty of if you made it onto the show? So basically, what kind of story would your guests have been most likely to be a part of when in youth group?
Mm-hmm,
So like a poop story, a vomit story,
I'm
straight to
pooping.
jail,
I ain't puking.
an ER problem, pranks gone wrong, etc. So Tim, you and me, we can like vote on Isaiah. You can go along with me here. Isaiah would say something to a disabled person not realizing they were disabled.
Nope.
No, I 100% in youth
Nope.
group, that is the story that I can see him doing.
That is probably the most false one.
No.
Yeah.
Someone like the story with the arm gone and the guy's like, here,
No.
can you move? He's like, oh my God. You know?
Close to home.
Which one do you think you'd be most guilty of? What'd you say?
Close to home?
No.
That's crazy, Sam. Really? That's so crazy. Like his dad wasn't in a wheelchair. That's insane.
It's
to me.
true.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
then what story would you most likely be guilty of? Or scenario, general scenario.
I don't know, man.
Would you ever hurt a kid? Probably. I mean,
I've-
you
I've-
always wanted to-
kid?
You always wanted to fight kids. That's every time I hear him. He's like, I'd fight them. So he'd probably be a fighting story.
No, he would say, how old are you? 18? Okay. And then he'd fight him. Isaiah doesn't fight kids, guys.
I don't fight
Yeah,
kids.
but he was in youth group at the time. That's what this is. In youth group at the time.
Isaiah's a lover, not a fighter.
It's true.
That's true.
I don't fight.
All right, Tim.
I'd probably, like, in a sport, accidentally hurt somebody. Like,
Yeah, I've literally done that.
like
Okay.
in
So
dodgeball.
an injury story on the show.
Tim
My
knows
guess
me.
also for
It's
you,
true.
because Tim is one of the nicest people,
Thank you.
at least that I know.
That's nice.
Very nice guy.
Nicer than Isaiah.
But I could see him in youth group like doing an innocent prank on someone
yeah.
that goes completely wrong.
Yeah.
And then him being like, dang.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. I
Trying to be funny. I could definitely see that.
I
Did you ever do that, Zay?
yeah.
No.
You went to youth group with him, right?
No.
No?
Somewhat.
A little bit.
I rage a little bit.
You were I don't remember that.
That's all right. He didn't go, guys.
Okay.
He wasn't
I don't
there.
remember you ever being
We're
there.
We're praying for him to get in there. That's all right. I was in Pastor Dan and Pastor Cody's small group on the stage.
Oh yeah, we definitely would.
Yeah, it's all right, guys. I'm forgettable. I'm nice, but forgettable.
That's
It's
all
okay.
Sorry, bro.
Last
Maybe
question.
if I made it in the NBA, he'd remember me. That's okay.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
It's true.
Last
What's your
question
name?
is, do we get a full list of the animals Sam has hit with his car?
Wow.
He has the list. Pull the list out on your phone. It's in your notes.
I was
You
gonna
have a
say,
list.
I've already read the list on
no,
the show.
I want to. Can you
And
read
just
it again?
in case you're from PETA, it's so that he can like
Can you repeat it
plant
again?
a
All right,
tree
all right.
for
We'd
every
love
animal
that.
that he hits because he cares about animals so much.
Yeah, we'd love that.
He takes a list of all the animals and he's like, man, I just He plays for the animals every
I
night.
actually almost did that today. The first Joe.
What
I
one?
was playing Nuketown and I was getting murdered. Bro. I almost threw my controller.
Throwing a controller.
I almost did.
There was a story where a kid threw his controller into a TV at a hotel on a youth
I
trip.
would never
So
do that.
animals I've killed. This will be the last time
It won't be. It won't be.
until it gets updated. Until it changes.
The true story is crazy.
I got to preface, none of these have been on purpose.
True stories. Where
I've hit 2 deer,
7 Up.
3 birds, a rabbit, 2 raccoons, a porcupine, a squirrel, 2 chipmunks, 2 fox, and a dog.
What?
Yeah, I hit a dog.
True story.
How'd you not know that, Shaw?
I don't think that's real.
So there you go, Bryce.
Wait,
I'm
what was
not
it?
proud. Huh?
What was it?
You really gonna make me read it again?
Yeah.
2 deer, 3 birds, a rabbit, 2 raccoons, a porcupine, a squirrel, 2 chipmunks, 2 fox, and 1 dog.
You want to do this?
None of them were on
No.
purpose.
No.
None
You
of them
want
were
to
on
hit
purpose.
them.
I don't know how it
Yeah,
happened.
I've never hit an animal.
It happened.
I've never hit
Well, I
an
lived in
animal.
the country for a long time.
You hit the dog in Horseheads.
Yeah, okay, that's
What
true.
are you talking about?
That is
What do
true.
you mean?
That was a
freak
fluke.
accident. That was a freak accident.
Yeah, that was a freak
Wait,
accident.
tell-
Rest in
the
peace.
kids came out.
What,
and
Coco?
everything.
Oh my gosh.
Bean.
I've said it
That's
before, but that one I really
Someone
I
said white people
dreamed about
vibes.
that. I had like nightmares of hitting that dog for 3 nights.
Oh.
And I like looked up to people and stalked them. And they're because I figured out who the family was, and their profile picture on Facebook was the dog. Like after I killed it, like I felt horrible.
You should have made your profile picture.
Of me on the road next to the dog.
That's so crazy.
Send him
my
a friend request. Is that our dog in your? Yup.
Anyway, if you guys have
Yup.
questions you'd like to send into the show, questions@ygcpodcast.com is where you can submit them. We'll get back to some stories here.
Bad luck with animals.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
really have.
It is not fun to hit a deer, I will
Your
say that.
dog. all
A
that.
dog. The dog was the worst. This is from Corey. What?
The dog story you told me.
Oh, yeah, that's a
just
different
go-
dog
nah,
story.
we'll
I'm
just
not
pass.
sharing that
Yeah,
here.
we'll pass.
Nope. At youth camp, each team got hundreds of pieces of bubble gum that they were told to chew and then mold into a Bible creature.
That's
Yuck.
disgusting. That's
After the
gross.
competition, all,
Sorry, keep going.
That is actually gross.
after the competition, all of the sculptures comprised of thousands of pieces of gum got squished together to be thrown away. That's when a kid was dared to put a massive chunk of this gum in his mouth
bro.
after
y'all-
it had been chewed and handled by over
No.
100 kids and adults. He, of course, did, and it was one of the grossest things I've ever
Bro,
witnessed.
what are we doing? What are we doing in youth group, man? Bro,
Youth camp.
that's gonna be one that he's gonna. That's a would you rather. I know it. I know it.
That
is.
would be a great would you rather, actually. Now that you mention it, that'd be a
Sorry.
great would you rather.
Sorry,
Maybe I'll
Dang.
save that.
Sorry.
My mouth is watering for the wrong reasons now.
Where we at? This is from Yunel.
What?
Yunnel.
Okay.
Yunel? What's your guess?
I'm not about to guess somebody's name. There's
Okay, well, I just probably butchered. I'm sorry.
Tunnel with a Y. Yunnel.
Tunnel with a Y. Hey, shout out to Yunnel.
Shout out to Yunnel.
Our youth group was at a service where the preacher showed us a
probably
clip from the
you now.
movie Gladiator as a sermon illustration.
Fire. I like that.
It was the
fire.
scene where the soldiers in the Colosseum, they used their shield to form a wall to protect themselves from the opposing soldiers riding the chariots.
Wow.
Mm,
That's powerful.
The illustration was very well executed
come on, God.
until they forgot to press pause.
Oh, no.
The next thing everyone saw,
Oh,
including
no.
a bunch of my 8th grade girls, was a scene where a guy gets literally sliced in half with blood and gore everywhere.
Okay.
This was followed by more gruesome scenes as the congregation gasped. But unfortunately, the computer for the projector was upstairs, so the movie kept playing for all the students to see as the media team rushed to turn it off.
Oh, no.
That is a great question.
The
Our
media guy from Orchard.
our resident media guy was like, "Why is no one up there?"
Oh, my gosh.
See, this is why you are a step above, Trey.
100%. Hey,
Did you s-
that's crazy.
Anna said, "I don't know about that." You don't think that's that bad?
No.
For middle schoolers to see a rated R, like gruesome scene?
Watch The Passion of the Christ. You'll be all right.
Watch The Passion of the Christ. It's crazy.
I did look up the
Literally, you'll
clip.
be
It was
all right.
pretty gross.
Really?
Yeah, I was
You'll literally
curious.
be all right.
Have you ever seen that movie though?
No.
Gladiator?
I'm just picturing in my head the person running up. Okay, my bad. And they're like running up the stairs. Like, and there's like a locked door. They're like looking for the keys. They're like, just a mom in the front row. That's crazy.
This is from Gage. We had a kid who was really nervous about camping with our youth pastor because of the ruthless pranks he used to pull on students.
Ruthless.
Naturally, the student was staying in a tent right next to the youth pastor's tent.
Mm.
Around 2 a.m., we were jolted awake by a bunch of loud noises that sounded like gunshots, followed by kids screaming. We all ran out of our tents, and to our horror, the tent where this nervous student was staying was completely on fire. We all quickly...
Why is it on fire?
We all quickly helped by...
This is the golden place.
It was.
Is that dog meme? He's inside. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
And it's just laying down like...
We all quickly helped by throwing water on the flame and got the student out of the tent.
Oh my gosh.
Once the fire was out and all the students...
It's just a prank. Gnashing of teeth is in the background just playing.
Once the fire was out and all the students calmed back down,
bandwidth's so
we were trying to figure out what happened. That's when the youth pastor gathered us all together and started apologizing.
It was you. I love it, man.
Apparently,
He
he
said,
had
I
gotten
set
up.
fire to his tent.
It was just a prank. It was just a prank.
Just a break. I had some leftover gas. Oh, man.
Apparently, he had gotten up in the middle of the night, lit a long firecracker strip, and thrown it into the student's tent while he was asleep.
What? It's just a prank, bro.
The student's mom came in, got him, and we never saw him again.
Oh,
my
my God.
I hate. and went to bed. He's like, yeah, no, we're out. All right, I'm good. That's crazy.
Couldn't blow up. What are we doing?
They're like, all right, guys, let's just come around the
Things
campfire.
on fire.
Let's just
He's probably crying.
let's just do some worship real quick before we go back to bed.
He's running
Set a
around
fire
like
down in my
He's like,
heart.
oh my God. God damn it. What do we do? Bro, that's hilarious, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, other than the fact that he could have died. But I mean, he didn't. So it's okay to laugh. God, you shouldn't laugh at that. That's so bad. It's all right.
That,
Dude's
my
cool.
friends, is a felony.
Literally, it's fine.
The next night at the camp, they're just doing all fire songs.
Set a fire in my tent.
Next one.
All right, we will do our Would You Rather segment. This is where we take two stories from this episode. We pit them against each other.
Be consumed.
How many fires?
That's the scripture
I
for
want to
today.
be tried.
It's Hebrews 12:28.
Our God is an all.
Our God is an all-consuming.
Sorry, Benny.
Actually,
It's all right. It's okay.
No, he
No,
wasn't
he
there,
left.
so he couldn't apologize.
Oh, he's
his
gone.
mom.
Yeah, he never came back. Never saw him again either.
Never saw him again. They moved towns.
Option one for Would You Rather, you guys, is you're at youth camp when the girls come across a slug. And you get paid to do it,
I'm
$3.06,
not doing that.
but you have to eat the slug.
I'm not eating this.
Why would you ask us that question?
for $3.50?
Why are you asking that one? You could have done any other one.
I can't
I
even
know.
buy. I can't even buy a
We're
Snickers.
not going to do that.
You wouldn't do that?
Oh God, the next one's going to be terrible.
He said-
"Here we go.
You're not doing that.
You're not doing that.
All
You're
right.
not gonna eat a slug.
All right, boys.
I might eat a slug. Look,
You're not going to eat it. All right.
At
if I have
youth
to light a
camp,
kid on fire,
each
I'm eating
team
a slug.
got hundreds of pieces of bubble gum
Yeah,
and sculpted them
I'm eating
into...
a slug.
It was my
Bible
fault
creatures.
because I gave him the idea.
you
of
did.
doing it.
He literally changed it.
No, I really did pre-choose this one. You have to take a massive bite out of
I'm
this
not
random
doing
sculpture
that.
that's been handled by 100 kids
Oh,
and
swallow
adults.
the slug.
You're going to swallow the slug?
100%.
No. Yeah, I'm eating the slug.
I'm 100% eating the slug.
You're catching a disease.
I feel like either way.
No, the gum. The gum has more diseases than the slug at that point.
You might
Yeah.
wake up with pink eye next day
From gum?
from the slug. I don't
something that
know.
happens?
I don't know. You might catch conjunctivitis.
I think that was the quickest that we all decided on
100%.
one
Yeah.
all together in the history of Would You Rather.
People are literally saying gum, and I'm praying for y'all. Now
Has
I know how
anyone
to
in
pray.
the chat actually eaten a slug?
If you
'Cause, like-
literally choose gum, now I know how to pray. That's all I'm saying.
What'd you say?
If you choose gum, now I know how to pray.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
you needed to pray for the last one anyway. Look at his name.
Sadly, gum.
Musical redneck?
Yeah, pray for him.
Wow, dude, people are actually choosing gum.
Yeah.
$3
I'm calling
is
them out.
$3. It's
Lily,
crazy.
You don't have to swallow the gum? Yeah. No, you're putting gum in your mouth.
it's already been chewed
Your saliva
You're
of 100
is
kids.
going to mix with it.
Ugh.
Nah, bro. Nope.
I
Yeah,
Absolutely
slug
not.
all day.
There's no
All right, we got
amount
some
of
slugs.
crest.
Ben, Harmony.
Someone said $3. $3.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Youth Group Chronicles. Tim and Isaiah,
Hey, thanks
thank
for
you for
having us.
coming back to the YGC studios.
Great to be
If
here.
you guys have stories you'd like to send in,
Hollywood,
stories at
California.
ygcpodcast.com is where you can submit them.
Too close.
And until next week, go listen to some old Youth Group Chronicles.
Yes.
Go try a slug.
Mhm.
Try some gum. Do
If
what you
you-
got to do.
If you take a slug, send us a video, and Sam will personally cash app you $3. samtmoss@gmail.com.
Yes,
Hey,
the first
yo.
person. The first person. Not everybody that does it. The first
Hey,
person
yo.
will get $3.
Oh, you actually will?
Sure.
I was
Yeah,
joking,
$2.
but hey, if
Venmo,
you want
but-
$3.50, put a post on Instagram
You have
of
to
you eating
DM
a
it.
slug.
You eat the slug.
Hashtag slug challenge.
Slug.
And you have to hold up a piece of paper that
Sounds
says
crazy.
YGC in the video, so I know
Yep.
it's not just a random video you found online.
True. That's
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, right.
AI though. What if
$3
You
you
got to
is $3.
shout out Sam Moss.
You do? Yes. Because otherwise
there you
it'll
go.
be AI'd.
Yep.
Samuel T. Moss.
DM it
Yeah.
to YG Chronicles on Instagram.
And we'll give
First
you
person that does it, I will-
$3.50.
Personally send you
Wow.
I'll double it.
$3.06.
Well,
You're gonna do it?
I'll double it.
I will not.
Oh, you're gonna double it?
I won't.
No, I won't do it, but I'll double it.
You guys heard it. You guys heard it. $3
Double it and
is
give it to the
$3.
next person.
No, double it.
Oh, 6. Isaiah's also doing it, or he's also paying.
Technically
He's-
7, 350 plus
Yeah,
2.
three-
So that's all right. Plus
Well,
times 2.
it's
That's
six
okay.
At home school.
612.
Actually, Sam's really good at numbers.
612.
They do call them numbers in the street.
They do actually. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Youth Group Chronicles. We will see you all
What
next week.
street?